All righty, so let's do it. Come on over for Samasthiti. So just taking a moment to ground into the 4 points of the feet and rise to the crown of the head. Nice slow breath in, just to feel the length of your body from head to feet. And exhale, roll the shoulders away from the ears, stay lifted up through the palate, through the crown. And we'll head into our opening chant. Inhale. Om. Vande Gurunam Charanaravindaye Sandarshita Swatma Sukhavabode Nishrayase Jangalika Yamane Samsara Halla Halla Mohashantiye Abahu Parushakaram Shankachakrasi Darinam Sahasra Shirasam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Om. Simply bowing into this very present moment. Whatever happens today, happens today. Taking the arms down by your sides, and we'll prepare for our Surya Namaskar A. You can inhale, arms high, stretch up. And away, exhale, fold forward. Trini, inhale, lift halfway. Chaturanga, exhale, make your way back to plank and take on your chaturanga. Good, punch it, inhale, find your upward dog or cobra. And shot, exhale, push to your downward facing dog. Stretching the body. And breathe it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, Supta inhale, make your way on up to the top. We'll rise halfway. Ashta fold, exhale. Nava inhale, come on up, stretch at the top. And take it home to Samasthiti. And again, Ekam inhale, press back up. Doi exhale, fold. Trini inhale, halfway rise. Chaturanga exhale, step back plank. And take chaturanga. Pancha inhale, rise to your upward facing. And shot exhale, push the hips to the sky, use your core. For 1, 2, maybe move around if you need it. 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, Supta inhale, make your way on up to the top, we'll lift halfway. Ashta fold, exhale. Nava, come on up, breath in, nice and tall. And take it back to Samasthiti. And again, Ekam inhale, lift. Doi fold, exhale. Trini inhale, halfway up. Chaturanga exhale, step or jump back and lower down. Punch it, inhale, press into your back bend. And shut, exhale, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, Supta inhale, make your way on up to the top, lift halfway. Ashta fold, exhale. Nava inhale, rise. And exhale, Samasthiti. And again, Ekam inhale, lift it on up. Doi exhale, fold. Trini inhale, halfway up. Chaturanga exhale, use your core to step or jump and lower down. Punch it, inhale, upward facing. Shut, exhale, downward dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, And 5, look forward, stop to inhale, step or jump to the top, lift halfway, lean forward. Ashtanga fold, exhale. Inhale, rise. Get up to maybe a little back bend here, and then exhale to Samasthiti. We'll take one more. Ekam inhale, maybe a little back bend at the top. Doi, exhale, forward fold. Trini, inhale, lift halfway. Chaturanga, exhale, step or jump, lower down. Pancha, inhale, find your back bend of choice. Shat, exhale, hips to the sky. 1, 2, steady breathing. 3, open armpits, lift the core. 4, and 5, look forward, stop to inhale, make your way on up to the top, lift halfway. Ashtanga fold, exhale. Nava, come on up, stretch tall, and take it back to Samasthiti. Let's take Surya B times 3. Ekam inhale, find your Utkatasana. Doi, exhale, Uttanasana. Trini, inhale, lift it up halfway. Chaturanga, exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, find Urdhva Mukha. Shat, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward, step to inhale, Virabhadrasana A, come on up. And Ashtanga, hands to the floor. Step back to plank and lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, find your upward dog. And Dasha, find downward facing. Left foot forward, Ekadasha, inhale, rise on up. And Dwadasha to Chaturanga. Trayodasha, inhale, upward dog. Chaturdasha, downward facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, Panchadasha, step or jump on up, lift halfway. Shodasha, fold, exhale. Saptadasha, Utkatasana, inhale, and Samasthiti. Let's take it again. Ekam, inhale, find your deep chair. Doi, exhale, let's fold it forward. Trini, inhale, lift halfway. Chaturanga, exhale, make your way back and lower to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, find your back bend. Shat, exhale, rise to the hips. Right foot forward, stop to inhale, go a little deeper in the legs. Come on up, breath in. And exhale, the hands down, step back to Chaturanga. Nava, inhale, upward dog. Dasha, exhale, downward dog. Ekadasha, left foot forward, come on up. Inhale. And Dwadasha, hands down, step back plank and lower. Trayodasha, up dog, inhale. Chaturdasha, down dog, exhale. 1, 2, stretching armpits, stretching back. 3, finding core. 4, and 5. Look forward, Panchadasha, step or jump up. Inhale, halfway up. Shodasha, fold, exhale. Bend your knees, Saptadasha, inhale. And Samasthiti, exhale. Let's take one more. Ekam, inhale. Doi, exhale it. Trini, inhale, flat back. Chaturanga, exhale, lean forward and step or jump back to Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, find your back bend. Shat, exhale, hips to the sky. Soft right foot forward, a little deeper into the legs. Come on up. Inhale, and Ashtanga to Chaturanga. Nava, inhale, find your back bend. Dasha, exhale, lift to down dog. Left foot forward. Ekadasha, a little deeper into the legs. Come on up, breath in. And Dwadasha to Chaturanga. Trayodasha, up dog, breath in. Chaturdasha, breath out, downward facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, Panchadasha, make your way on up to the top. Lift halfway, breath in. Shodasha, fold, exhale. Bend your knees. Saptadasha, inhale, chair. and take it back to Samasthiti. So let's take Padangusthasana, Padahastasana, step your feet open, breath in and fold, breath out, grab your big toes. Ekam, inhale, and away, exhale, pull your chest to your thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Trini, come up, inhale, exhale, hands underneath your feet. So we massage the wrists here, nice inhale, and exhale, fold it in. 1, 2, it's also valuable to bring the chest closer to your legs here. 3, maybe leaning forward here for a little bit more. 4, try to lift your kneecaps. And 5, Trini, inhale, look up, and exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, rise, and take it back to your Samasthiti. Let's head into your triangle posture with your right leg back. Ekam, inhale, and away, exhale, find triangle pose. Maybe grab your big toe. 1, engage your legs. 2, try to flatten your back. 3, tuck your bum under. 4, access your core. And 5, Trini, inhale, come up. And Chatori, take it to the other side. Leaning in, rolling open. 1, 2, try to flatten the back here. 3, try to lift the chest here. 4, and 5, Pancha, come up, breath in, and exhale, pivot, face your right leg. Let's take your revolve triangle posture. Twist on open to your right side. 1, steady in. 2, try to flatten your back here. 3, lift the chest higher. 4, push into your legs. And 5, come on up, Trini, inhale. And Chatori, other side. 1, let the dust settle. 2, then flatten your back. 3, then lift your chest. 4, engage your legs. And 5, Pancha, come up, breath in, and we'll step it forward for Samasthiti. Let's take the revolve or the Parshvottanasana. Here we go, right leg steps back. Ekam, inhale, pivot to the right, bend your knee, and away, exhale for your extended side angle. So get nice and deep, bring your front thigh parallel to the floor. 1, 2, try to flatten your back here. 3, tuck the bum. 4, engaged legs. And 5, Trini, inhale, come on up. And Chatori, other side, head into your extension. 1, 2, 3, relax your shoulders. 4, nice long stretch. And 5, Pancha, come up, inhale. Exhale, pivot to the right side. Let's take your twist, bend deep into the right knee, turn it on open. Maybe wingspans open too, maybe. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come on up, Trini, inhale. Chatori, exhale, other side. Take a moment to bend into that knee and turn open to your twist. Good. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pancha, inhale, come on up, open. And we'll step it forward for Savasana. So we'll take all the 4 wide leg forward folds. Step right leg back, Ekam, inhale, lift chest. And away, exhale, fold, hands to the floor. Trini, inhale, you can look forward, flat back. And Chaturanga, as you exhale, walk your hands back in line with your feet and pull the chest through. 1. Maybe a little lean forward here into the head. 2, if your head is on the floor, lean forward into it. 3, 4, and 5. Chaturanga, inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to your waist. Come on up, breath in. And breath out. We'll take the B posture. You can inhale, open the arms. And away, exhale, hands return to your waist. Inhale, lift the chest. Trini, fold. Elbows pressed together behind you. Pretend you have a pencil between your shoulder blades the whole time. Squeeze that thing. 1, 2, try to pull into your core and lengthen your spine. Good. 3, engage legs. 4, and 5, come on up, inhale and exhale, arms open, Ekam, inhale, and away, exhale, bind your hands behind your back, careful with shoulders, inhale, lift chest, and Trini, exhale, let's fold it. Take a moment, settle into the rotation, and breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, Chaturanga, come up, inhale, and exhale, hands to your waist. Ekam, inhale, lift the chest, and away, exhale, fold. Grab your big toes, another opportunity to strengthen the wrists. Inhale, and Trini, pull the chest to the legs here. 1, keep pulling. 2, push down into the feet, find your core. 3, 4, and 5. Chaturanga, inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to your waist. Plancha, come on up. Inhale, and we'll step it through for Samasthiti. Good, we'll take the Parshvanasana, grabbing elbows, maybe a fist bump, checking with your wrists today, Let's step back with your right leg. You can inhale, pivot, face your right leg. And away, exhale, fold into the right leg. 1, 2, 3, drishti toward your front big toe, send your energy into all 4 points of both feet. 4, engage legs. And 5, Trini, come on up, inhale. And Chaturanga, other side, folding into the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Plancha, inhale, come on up. Let's open to the right. And we'll step it forward for Samasthiti. So in light of the intermediate series, we'll take a vinyasa from here. Ekam, inhale, lift arms and lift up. And away, exhale, fold it forward. Trini, inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga, exhale, step or jump it back and lower down. Plancha, inhale, find your back bend. And Shot, exhale, lift the hips to the sky. So we're going to take Paschasana from here. If you have blocks, just have them accessible. You can look forward, step or hop the feet forward. So like a fun way to take Paschasana is to sit on blocks. And it's been kind of like a nice thing for me lately because then I don't have to worry about falling. It's not an easy thing to do, this bind option. So binding can be in between one leg or both legs, or you can try to wrap around. You could also just take this particular twist that will help, that'll actually get into the twist, which is really what we're trying to do here. If you want to lean forward and try to lift your butt off the blocks, you can take that on, okay? Nice, I know, and you can remove the blocks too, totally, you don't even have to have them. Good. Let's breathe. 1, try to lift chest. 2, 3. Yeah, just take your time if you're binding. Awesome. 4. Last inhale on 5. And exhale, slow to release, and we'll take the other side. So just take your time. Purposefully finding a nice twist all the way up through the crown. Leaning forward and lifting the chest nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, release. So we're going to take the lift up from here. So if you want blocks underneath your hands, you can. That pesky low lasana. It's so hard. Typically, we would cross at the ankles and try to lean forward and lift the feet up and away from the floor. Just see if you can take a few cycles of breath. I just noticed that I have to switch my ankles. And with the low ankle that's on the bottom, try to lift the feet up using that leg, okay? Take it a few times just to see how it feels. And sometimes the feet never leave the floor, and that is okay. When you're through with your Lolasana play, you can remove your blocks and step or jump back to your plank and take your chaturanga. Nice breath in, stretch the fronts of your hips here. We just did a lot of flexion. And exhale, push into your downward dog. Okay. So we'll play with the crown chasana from here. So after inhale, look forward, and you can hop through to seat. Nice, so as you hop through, your left knee will point forward, and then we'll take the right knee up toward your chest. And this is another place where blocks could be useful, especially if your knee is ever bothering you. I've been playing a lot more with blocks these days in my practices. It's actually been quite nice, okay? So you can lift the right leg up to just to the level capacity that feels safe for you, but purposely we're gonna lift the chest up, okay? And take your time, nice inhale, and exhale, maybe fold it in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's inhale, lean back, look up, and exhale. We're going to release the leg, kind of a little Navasana with this one for 1, 2. So engage your core, engage your quadriceps. 3, 4, and on 5, let's bend your knees. So I'm going to show you where we're going to go. We're going to take the Bhadrasana here, which is not the direct order of operations, but that's okay. Let's take that right leg out to the side. You can either keep the leg in tree pose, or if you want a lotus pose with the right leg, you can take the lotus. Okay, good. And we're going to turn to twist to your right side. Usually what happens with this left hand, you can hang on to the knee if you like, or traditional, we place the palm face down underneath that knee, kind of lock it in with that knee. And then we're going to take your other arm around, maybe grab a hold of your toe if it works for you. If the bind is not okay, don't worry about that back bind. Just lift up the chest nice and tall and breathe for 1. If you have that palm on the floor, push into the palm and sit up taller. 2, see if you can really turn open into your twist. 3, 4, and 5. Let's inhale, look forward, and exhale, release all of this business. Let's take your vinyasa from here. So it could be kind of fun. I don't know if this at all feels appealing to you, but the vinyasa from this particular shape, leaning forward, and then maybe taking a little handstand hop before stepping or jumping back. Kind of fun. And lowering. Nice breath in, lift chest. And nice breath out, turn the hips to the sky. So let's take all this with the other side. You can look forward and hop through. And we'll take the right knee to bend, okay? Right knee bends forward. And we'll take left knee to chest. Again, settle in, check in with knees. We want the rotation to come from the hips as always, so just remind your hip to turn inward. And then if it feels okay, you can start to take the left leg up, okay? Take a nice inhale. And exhale, bring it in. 1, my body's so resistant on this side today. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. 2, I have to just giggle at it. I'm like, yes, you've done this before. You can do it. 3, 4, and 5. Nice inhale, lean back and look up. And exhale, keep the leg up. Let's take that half Navasana here. This is not super traditional, but it's a good thing. 1, really find your core, squeeze it in. 2, lift your chest taller. 3, engage your arms. 4, and 5, you can bend your knee, take that knee out to the side for like tree pose or lotus. Go in this direction. And here we go with the right hand. If you're taking it, it goes underneath that knee, palm face down, okay, if it's working. And then reaching around maybe with your other hand to grab the foot. We would be pushing down into that hand or pushing that right hand into the knee. But sitting up nice and tall, take an inhale and exhale, twist it on open for 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, you can inhale, look forward, and exhale, we'll release that pretzel. You can take your vinyasa if you want to like play with the kick up to handstand thing, you can. Kicking it up, step it or jump it on back. The chaturanga. Nice breath in to really pull the chest up, and nice breath out to rise through the hips. So we've got some back bending to do from here. So stop to inhale, come on forward to your plank, and exhale, we'll lower down halfway. Take a nice inhale, maybe do an extra push-up, and exhale, drop it all the way down. We'll take the Shalambasanas with the arms back by your hips. So let's zip your legs together, big toes touch, squeeze shoulder blades, lift legs and chest for 1, 2, try to push it to your hands on the floor, it's hard. 3, easier said than done though. 4, stay lifted. And on 5, chaturanga, arms, squeeze the pencil between your shoulder blades. 1, try to get your thighs off the floor. 2, nice strong straight legs. 3, 4, and 5, legs down. Inhale, find upward dog, and exhale, push to downward dog. Awesome, we'll take that half Bakasana from here. Stop to inhale, plank, and exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, maybe you want an extra push-up. I've been taking them lately. And exhale, drop it down. With the left elbow on the floor, we'll grab the right foot behind, pulling the right foot in. Nice quadriceps and hip flexors stretching. Here we go for 1, 2, as always, just be careful of the shoulder. 3, 4, and on 5, slow release. Switch sides. Other leg in. Take a moment to settle. Turn chest forward, be mindful of shoulders. Yeah. 1, 2, you might push your pelvis into the floor. Okay. 3, see if you can take that bent knee and push it back toward the back edge of your mat. It will elongate the quads a little. 4, and on 5, slow to release. Let's take hands under shoulders, squeeze shoulder blades, pull belly in, find up dog, inhale, and shift to down dog, exhale. Good, so we're gonna take the Dhanurasana, whoop, whoop. Stop to inhale to plank, and exhale to chaturanga. Maybe an extra push-up, it's not required in any way. Lower all the way down. We'll grab a hold of the feet or ankles behind you. We're gonna take this one twice, so feel free to do one leg at a time, okay? Big toes together if you have both legs, and let's lift for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last inhale. Exhale, come on down. Hands under shoulders. You can do windshield wiper legs or up dog, down dog. Again, we're going to do it twice, so just take your time. From down dog again, come on forward to plank on your inhale. And exhale to chaturanga. Breath in. And breath out, drop it down. And we'll take it one more time. This time, if you had both feet, walk your hands up closer up your calf muscles. It is easier said than done, but think ankles and then walk up a little bit closer towards your knees with your hands. Okay. Up those shins. We'll just see how it goes. Here we go, so lift. For 1, try to bring the thighs in toward each other. 2, lift the chest. 3, push the pelvis into the floor. 4, okay, last inhale and exhale, come on down. Again, windshield wiper or up dog, down dog. Check in, nice inhale, and shift into your downward facing. Good. I'm ready for camel pose, yay. We're gonna stop to inhale, hop your knees forward for our Ustrasana. Good, you know the drill with padding up your knees. Take on as much padding as you need, okay? Lifting through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades close. We'll push the hips forward. Take a nice inhale, maybe you stay here. If you want to slide your hands down, feel free, wherever you feel safe, okay? Really accentuate the heart space up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, you can come on up and exhale. If you want to take a little child's pose, feel free. If you want to vinyasa, step or jump it on back, take your time. Move it through your back bend of choice if you're going there, and shift into your down dog. Good, so we're going to take a research posture to the Ekapada Rajakapatanasana. It'll be super fun. Let's go ahead and step your right foot forward, and we're going to drop your back knee to the floor. So Kapotasana is a posture that comes subsequently. We skipped a couple things, so I apologize about that, but we're going to do this one. So we're going to take your left hand behind you, maybe grab a hold of your ankle or your foot, and we'll just, practice this whole shape. It's a half camel pose, but we want to try to turn the chest forward and up to the sky, maybe with the hand behind your head, just to kind of guide the process. Let's just breathe here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can inhale, come on up, and exhale, we'll take the hands to the floor. If you're going to take a vinyasa, feel free to take it. Otherwise, you could sit it on back to half split, okay? Just give yourself a moment. 1, so there's options as always. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to bend front knee if you're in that half split. If you did vinyasa, we'll step forward with left foot because we're going to switch sides. So left foot forward, dropping right knee down, sitting up nice and tall in the Anjaneyasana shape of legs. And then we'll take the right hand behind, maybe grab the ankle or the heel, and access the lift of the chest. Try to bring the shoulder blades close. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's inhale, come on up, and exhale again. If you're going to take half split, you can take half split, or you can take vinyasa. I'll leave it up to you and your body. Let's breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Half splitters, you can bend front knee. We're going to meet in downward dog. So if you want vinyasa from here, feel free to take it. So once we're in downward facing dog, we're going to head into pigeon pose. So let's go ahead and take your right knee forward. And then finding this nice healthy lift up top. Yeah, just take your time to get there. There's no rush. With right knee forward. And so it might be a nice bit of accessibility to just kind of chill up here. It might be nice to lower down. It might be nice to bring your shin bone more parallel to the front of your mat. As long as your front knee is cool with that, wherever you're at. Well, we're gonna be here for about 10 rounds of breath, okay? So finding your posture. Okay, let's breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And on 1, if you forward folded, listen, you can stay there if you want, because we're gonna add on to this thing. The add-on today will be to grab the foot. You can always lasso it with a strap if you want to. You can pull the foot in, or maybe if you want to try the like the mermaid posture, could be kind of nice to take the elbow around the toes and lift into mermaid if it feels okay for you. Okay, just play with it a little bit. This really emanates the like the capo shape, you know. Just playing with the lift of the chest. Nice strong core, pulling it in. See if you can continuously just find a little bit of neutral center rather than shifting over to the right side or too much over to the left. Okay. We're just going to take your time to slowly release this thing. Okay. We've got to do the other side. So if you want vinyasa, you can take your vinyasa, just shift legs. If not, maybe table, cat, cow, or anything else that feels really awesome for you today. My body's like, don't know about all these shapes today. So when you're ready, left leg can shift forward. And grounding into the pigeon pose that suits you. Letting that dust land. And either sitting upright or lowering down. Just take on what you need. Good. Yes, awesome. And we'll breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, feel free to stay right where you're at. If you want to try that mermaid or Ekapada Rajakapotanasana with the strap, you can play with grabbing your foot behind you, feeding it in. I typically need a little bit more stretching, especially first thing in the morning. So let's just play with it a little bit. But do your thing if it's not appropriate today to just take a deeper variation. Sometimes the variations are just too much. But we have the accessibility of the Tristana, which is the breathing, the bandhas, and the drishti. So as we find the bandhas, maybe the accessibility feels a little less, or maybe it feels a little bit better. Take your time to release out of that craziness. Maybe through vinyasa, maybe just a downward dog, okay? Find the thing that feels the best for you. Good, so we're gonna come into our finishing postures, but before we do so, I wanna get us into a counter stretch because that's an awful lot of back bending. So the traditional counter stretch is the crow pose. Maybe a TT Basana would be fun. Wherever you're at, you can hop your feet to the outer hands and find a little yoga squat first, okay? And if you want to take the TT Basana, Bhuja Pindasana, Bakasana, you can do that for the primary. Otherwise, crow pose, but again, it is supposed to be your counter stretch, right? So we really want to poof into your upper back. So just take your time to be in the thing to counter stretch you in the best way possible. Maybe you're going to do the fun Bhuja. Maybe you're going to take the legs up for that next TT. Maybe you're going to play with shifting back into your Bakasana. It'd be kind of fun. Awesome. Yes. Nice. So good. Yep, and just take your time if you're playing with crow pose again. Before stepping or jumping your way back to your plank. Fantastico. Nice. Upward dog, inhale, and down dog, exhale. Awesome. So we're going to make our way to our finishing postures now. So let's go ahead and look forward. Stop to inhale, hop through to your seat. Good. And we'll lower down onto your backs. So, we just took a lot of back bends. So if you're not feeling Urdhva Dhanurasana today, maybe just go to easy Setu Bandhasana, the bridge pose, okay? I'm going to do the bridge pose for right now. Let's go ahead and set up your back bend. Push from the hips, push from your core, and lift it on up. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, big inhale, and exhale. You can come down halfway or all the way, maybe walk in a little bit, and then lift back up. Let's breathe for 5, 4, try to slow it down. 3, find core, lift in, Mula Bandha. 2, nice inhale. Exhale, drop it halfway or all the way down, and let's lift it back up again for 5, 4, squeeze your bum. 3, push through the big toes, knees toward each other. 2, last inhale, and exhale, come on down. If you want to take Chakrasana, you can do the backwards roll. If you want to take a vinyasa, you can come on up, take vinyasa. We're going to go to Paschimottanasana next. So you can come on up. And nice inhale with straight legs. And exhale. It's the nice one where we get to just slowly fold in. Let's breathe for 8. 7. We did an awful lot of things today in back bending, so we'll give it a little more time. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, come up, and exhale. Vinyasa, if you want to take vinyasa, feel free to cross shins, scoop belly in, hop it back to plank, and lower it down. Finding your way through chaturanga, upward facing on breath in, and shift into your downward dog. Nice job, exhale. So let's take your shoulder stands. Stop to inhale, look forward, and hop through. We'll lower down. We're going to take that shoulder stand, the Sarvangasana, which can always be done just with the simple legs lifted. If you're going to take shoulder stand, you can go ahead and lift it on up. And we'll breathe for 10, 9, just being mindful. 8, see if you can squeeze your bum. 7, pull the core in, squeeze it. 6, 5, 4, 3, push into your shoulders. 2, just liberate your neck away from the floor. And on 1, we'll pike the hips, take on your halasana. Feel free to interlace fingers or keep your hands up on your upper back. We'll breathe for 5,
4, 3, try to lift your butt up to the ceiling, touch the sky with your bum. 2, and 1. We'll take the Karma Pindasana, bending knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, lift it back up to your shoulder stand. If you want to take the lotus legs, take your time to get there. If you're not going to take lotus legs, feel free to roll on out and take your Matsyasana a little bit sooner. If you're in lotus legs upside down, maybe grab a hold, just check in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pindasana, if you want to curl inward and take Pindasana upside down, do that, arms around legs or hands on back. Otherwise, fish pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And 1, arms to the floor if you're still upside down, slow curl out. Let's take Matsyasana. Traditional has lotus legs, crisscross legs are fine. Chest is high. Let's breathe for 8, 7, 6, really squeeze shoulder blades together. 5, draw core in so you don't crunch low back. 4, 3, open heart. 2, and 1, Uttana Padasana, arms and legs to 45 degrees for 8, 7, let this be about your core. 6, squeeze it in. 5, lift the chest higher. 4, 3, internal rotation to the legs. 2, and 1, elbows to the floor, chin to chest. Maybe backwards roll Chakrasana today if that's in your practice, or skip it. Vinyasa time if you want to take vinyasa. Come to downward dog, even if you're skipping it, because we're going to head into your Shirshasanas, your headstands. And as always, headstand can simply just be a dolphin pose with no head on the floor the whole time. So when you're ready, we'll set up for your headstand. Walking the feet in and lifting on up for 1, 2, 3. We're going to try to go for 15. Let's see how it goes. 4, internal rotation to legs. 5, find that core, squeeze it in. 6, squeeze your bum. 7, 8, 9, 10, almost there. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Feel free to go to child's pose or take on the Shirshasana B, the piking of the hips, for 10, 9, let this be about your core. 8, and your shoulders, push from your shoulders. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll head into your child's pose. Just relaxing in child's. Nice ujjayi breathing. Just tap back into that sound. If vinyasa is in your practice, you can come on up and take vinyasa. You can skip vinyasa too, no problem. For me, these days, I've just been doing like more planks than chaturangas. So feel free to do what you like. Reconnect to breath wherever you're at and look forward. Let's hop your to seat. We'll take the last 3 lotus postures.
You can take crisscross applesauce legs. Left arm around the back, right arm around the back. Nice inhale. And exhale, bow in. This is an opportunity to just reconnect to your state of gratitude, whatever that needs to be today. Take a nice inhale to come on up. And exhale, Yana Mudra, finding Padmasana in full. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, let that be the driving force. Good inhale, we can look up. And then exhale. We'll take the Utpluktahi. Just take your time. If the Utpluktahi is not great, do a different kind of a lift up for yourself. But do try to lean forward and push the hips back. Okay, here we go. And lift for 10, 9, 8, 7. Try to get your back muscles to engage. 6, 5, lift the legs higher. 4, yes. 3, lean forward. 2, drop it on 1. Awesome. Vinyasa, if you want to take vinyasa, you're going to just stretch out the legs. We're going to make our way down to your Shavasana. So thankfully, we have a way to rest. Now, this particular practice, as we all know, is pretty athletic. From one day to the next, perhaps you don't do the same things all the time, while still working the similar shapes. Primarily because the body needs a bit of cross training in order to navigate life sufficiently and efficiently, but also in terms of just finding a little bit more inspiration on the mat from day to day. So taking a few cycles of breath to let the body land in rest. And this is definitely a very familiar place. But just see if you can simply find something new from your Shavasana today. And back, just slow breath in, bringing awareness back into body. And exhale, you can move fingers and toes and just rock the head. And arms can reach past your head if you want a little bit more of a full body stretch out. Lifting knees to hug. And rolling over onto the right side. Just take your time, there's no rush. This is always a luxurious process. And come on up to a seat when you're ready. Maybe the eyes stay closed or softly lifted as you reconfigure this alignment upright. Noticing the spaciousness you created today, not only physically, but perhaps also somatically through the mental, emotional, spiritual expansion. Little bow of the chin inward once again as we give thanks for yet another opportunity to practice, to move, to breathe, and to connect to something a little deeper. And we'll close today with the sound of Om. Inhale. Om. Thanks everyone so much for joining. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming.